Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm really looking forward to sharing this video with you because I mentioned it in a slow living vlog that I did recently, and loads of you said that you'd be really interested in hearing my healthy habits. So I thought I would share with you today, and I wanted just to talk through what I'm doing and how it's making me feel, why I'm doing it, and yeah, hopefully inspire you if you're also looking to adopt some healthier habits in the second half of 2023. I cannot believe that this time in 6 months it would be almost New Year's Eve. What the heck has happened? Like, it's crazy. This year's gone flying by. As always, it seems to rush by every year more and more. So yes, if you're new to my channel, I'm Lara. I'd absolutely love to have you here in this community. I chat all things financial well-being, mental well-being, and lots of lifestyle stuff in between. So I'd really love to have you here in this community. But for now, grab yourself a nice drink and get cozy, and let's get into the video. So then, healthy habits. So why am I doing this first of all? I came into 2023 with a terrible mental well-being. I was on the verge of burnout and actually then went into having complete burnout. I was feeling just so exhausted mentally. I didn't have any, I couldn't really think about things. I was really on edge. Like, I was feeling these sounds. If a sound went off, I would suddenly be on I felt like my nervous system was on complete edge and I couldn't concentrate. I wasn't sleeping very well. And yeah, I just was like, this has got to change. This is not okay. So if you're feeling like that, then do know that it is so easy to change with little habits, little micro habits that you can add into your daily routine. I'm a mum of two, and obviously I work for myself, have my own business, and obviously live at home, run a household, all of the normal adulting stuff. And I've managed to turn it around. So I will say that it's not easy to come out of burnout if financially, you need to work, obviously, and it's really difficult to take time for yourself. But hopefully, I'm going to talk through, I've got my notes so I don't forget. There is little things that you can add into your day-to-day routine that are really going to help you with your mental well-being and your physical well-being too. So that's why I started doing it. For me, it was just been a process. So over the last few months, I have really not had loads of work on, which is scary, but also it's been like the perfect timing for me to adopt slow living practices, and we'll get on to that in a bit. But I have done some slow living vlogs here on this channel if you're interested in that sort of thing. But for me, it's not that I live a completely slow living lifestyle whatsoever. I'm always mentally quite fast paced. I've always got ideas I want to do, thoughts and things that I'm very spontaneous, and I have very last minute ideas of stuff I want to do, and I'm very overwhelmed when I have all these ideas, especially when it comes to making content for you guys, because I just want to do it all and it's really difficult to do that. So yes, I think for me it's slow living, but with a day-to-day, how do I fit it into my day-to-day life? In fact, I have a video coming up with slow living day-to-day. So it's like a daily vlog about how I do little slow living practices. How many times can I say slow living? So this is going to be tip number 1. And that is, I have been, and it's such a cliche, but I have been really prioritizing getting at least 10,000 steps a day. And it is hard to do this. And it's been so much easier because it's been the summer months where it's been sunny. But I have been just getting out, even if it's after dinner when the children are in bed, I'll just get out and I'll do as many steps as I can. So what am I on today? It's 12:43 and I am currently on, 5,000 steps. So it's halfway through the day, halfway through the steps, but I will probably have to go and do some later because I'm editing today a really long vlog, which is an hour long of my slow living frugal life. So yes, trying to get 10,000 steps a day. It gives me a bit of headspace as well. It's really good for your mental well-being. I don't need to tell you how good exercise is for you, but I do struggle with working out. But for me, walking, I really enjoy it, especially if you have voice notes to catch up on with friends, or you want to chat to your friends on the phone, or you just want to listen to a podcast. So that is number 1. Number 2, and this one is something that is really hard to do, but I have to prioritize it. And it's such a short, healthy habit, but it really does make a difference. And that is taking a 1-minute cold shower after my normal shower. This is something that I've worked up to. I didn't do it straight away. Sometimes I just have to put one arm in, out, one arm in, cover the boobs because it's so sensitive there. But it's a 1 minute is the goal of getting there. I think Stu now does 2 minutes. He's been doing it as well. And it's just so invigorating. I cannot tell you how amazing it feels. So we've been doing that every day, and often I don't want to do it if I'm near my period. I'm obviously super sensitive and I don't want to do it at all. But even if I can just do 30 seconds, it can really make you feel alive. Honestly, it's horrible, but it's amazing, if that makes any sense at all. So yeah, prioritizing cold showers every day is one healthy habit that I've been doing recently. Right, the next one won't come as any surprise to you guys, is that I've been intermittent fasting now for over 3 months, and I've done a whole video on what intermittent fasting is, how I do it, why I do it, what the benefits are, what I eat in a day, that sort of thing I've done here on my channel. So go over and check that video out if you haven't done already. But it's amazing. So first of all, I would say listen to the Diary of a CEO podcast with Dr. Mindy Peltz. If you can, read the book Fast Like a Girl. Get some knowledge behind you about intermittent fasting if you're interested in it. It's a really effective way of weight loss. So you do need to be careful if you have any history of eating disorders or anything like that. But for me, I don't do it for that. I do it for the cell benefits. So with intermittent fasting, you're essentially expending any toxic cells in your body, and when you get to 17 hours fasted, so I normally do 16-8. So I eat for 8 hours a day and then I fast for 16 hours a day. And the short story is I fast from 7:30 till 11:30 in the morning. So I'll have my dinner early and then I won't eat until 11:30. It's really easy to do. I don't find it difficult because it's like just having a late breakfast and no snacks in the evening. The only thing I do miss is my cup of tea in the morning, but we have coffee. And you have to have it black. So I've been doing that, but then when you get to 17 hours, you go through, I'm going to have to learn how to say this word because I've been saying it on my channel for quite a while now and I can never get the word right. Autophagy. Basically where your cells, their key objective in life is to survive. And if your cells are any toxic cells, damaged cells, cancerous cells, anything like that, your good healthy cells will basically like kick them out the door, get them out of your system. And because of that, it's so good for your health. So as much as it is great for weight loss, if you're looking to do that, there's different methods. The ones that I don't really do, which is longer fasting, but it's so good for your body. And I've been doing it and I feel great. I feel so alive. Mental clarity is better. Sleep is better. And this is, I really do think, all because of these healthy habits that I've been doing, and intermittent fasting being one of the main ones. So yeah, if you want any more information on that, do let me know. Maybe I'll do another day in the life intermittent fasting video, anything like that, do let me know. But go and watch that video if you haven't watched it already and look into it. It might not work for your lifestyle. You might work nights. It's difficult to not eat throughout the night because you have to eat. And I listen to my body. So this morning I had to cut my fast early because I was so hungry, and I was like, I'm going to listen to my body. I'm not going to do it because that's what I have to do. So I ate half an hour early. Obviously it's not the end of the world. Some people just fast for 10 hours, fast for 12 hours, eat for 10. That's right, isn't it? 10, 12? That's 22 hours. 10, 8? Anyway, you can work out the math. But yeah, so I've really been enjoying it, and it just suits my lifestyle. I really hope you are enjoying the video so far. If you are new to my channel, I'd love to have you here in this community for 2 videos every week, all about helping you with your finances and your mental well-being and lifestyle, and sharing some behind the scenes with you guys as I go through life. I would love to have you here as a subscriber, so click the link down there. I'm sure I've got it right this time, to subscribe to the channel. And if you are enjoying the video, please do give it a like to help others find it. I'm also over on Instagram as Lara Joanna Jarvis. I'm on TikTok, lara.joanna.jarvis. I have a blog, Lara Joanna Jarvis, which has some free printables for finance tracking and savings and things like that. So there's loads of information over there as well, all written down, loads of healthy habits, finance ideas, and just loads of extra information there as well. I'm trying to tick these as I go because I'm doing them in a different order and I'm getting confused now of which ones I've done. 10 steps, 1 minute cold shower, intermittent fasting. Okay, the next one is in the morning, I don't have my phone for 30 minutes. The only thing I do is check WhatsApp, and that is purely because If there's a last minute school thing that I don't remember, it's usually in our WhatsApp groups and I'm like, I need that information. But other than that, I don't go on social media. I don't check my comments on YouTube, because this was all damaging my mental health. It was making me feel on edge, or like I was constantly battling, or even just taking in information first thing in the morning like that, when I needed my head straight of other things that needed to be happening. So that's been amazing. It's hard to do sometimes because it is a habit. It's literally addictive going on your phone, right? So to take away that is sometimes a bit tricky. That's something that's really good for your mental well-being and a healthy habit that if you don't have already, then you could try and adopt too. The next one is about self-worth, and this one I started doing last year or the year before, probably the year before that actually. And it is about investing in relationships and friendships that invest in me, make me feel good, and I want to make them feel good. If someone is not really giving back as much as you're giving, and you've been trying and trying and trying, and you just think actually it's maybe a one-sided relationship, or you're the one that's always doing the chasing, or you're the one that's trying to organize to see each other, or just get a reply to a message, I felt that it's helped my mental well-being enormously to know my own self-worth, and to know that I am a good friend, I'm a loyal friend, I'm a loving friend. And if other people don't kind of give that back to me time and time and time again, I'm not talking like, obviously we're all busy, obviously we can like not have time to reply to a message. I'm the worst at that. I'm really terrible. I reply in my head and then not actually. But it's like nurturing those relationships, you know, like if they make you feel good and they make you want, like realize, they make you think that they want to be around you, that sort of thing, then that's where I'm nurturing. So that's been amazing for my mental health, and just realizing like I deserve that in a friendship, if that makes sense. And yeah, I just have such positive, happy friendships. Like there's no drama in my life at all, which is because I've fostered that. I've curated that in my life with just some lovely people, and I'm so lucky to have great friends. But, you know, that's not always the case. You know, things do change in life. You know, you may have children and your friends don't have children, and then you find new friends that do have children, or you may be coming out of young child ages, and then like your friends have children, and it's all cyclical, and, you know, you're not going to be the same person your whole life. So therefore your friends, you know, I've got friends from when I was little, which is great, but you know, it may well be that I've completely changed my personality and I'm into things that none of my friends like, and opposites do attract, of course, but all of this is to say that I'm just making sure I know my self-worth, and that people around me make me feel good, and equally I can make them feel good. Does that make any sense at all? I don't know if that was a waffle. Next one is more time in nature. This has been part of my slow living journey. A time where I did my first slow living vlog and I went to Wisley in Surrey. I just love that so much. Like I still think of that as a really happy day, but even if I don't have time to take a day out like that, I will still just try and get some time in nature, whether it's the woods, by the sea, just, you know, walking out and about. I just love it so much. It makes me so happy. So I try to do that more. And obviously that goes hand in hand with walks, because you can do that in nature too. This one is a work in progress, and it is earlier bedtimes. I actually started off, I was really good, and I was getting into bed for like 10, half 10, and then reading for half an hour, bed by 11. Now it's slipping back. It has been really bad the last few nights, like 1 a.m, because I'm reading and I'm just like or I'm terribly on my phone, which is something I need to revert back to not doing, because I was doing really well at that as well. But yes, trying to get earlier bedtimes and trying to reduce blue light and technology in the bedroom is something that is so good for your mental health, and it is a happy habit, but it's a habit that you will need to work hard at if you're addicted to your phone, like I have been and still am. Like I'm not perfect at all, but I know how important it is to take that time away from your phone and have an earlier bedtime too. The next one is taking supplements and looking after my gut. You know, I've had a massive issue with my gut health in the past for years and years and years, and I'm really trying to focus on that. Unfortunately, like I said in recent, oh no, that one's coming up soon. I was doing a smoothie bowl, and I was saying it's really unfortunate because healthy eating is not actually cheaper for you. It's not frugal, but it's so much better for you. And it's a really big problem that eating healthy is actually much more expensive than eating crisps and chocolate. Like that shouldn't be the case, but I am investing in that. I don't have takeaways, I don't go out for dinner, I don't have coffees out, I don't spend lots of money on that sort of thing. So for me, investing in my supplements and my gut health is really, really good. Let me know if you want a video about the supplements I take or anything like that to heal my gut, because obviously I've done lots of videos on healing my gut and things like that. Intermittent fasting has really helped with that as well, which is the main reason I started it. And yeah, let me know if you want a video about supplements, but that's something I've been doing lots. And it's really easy to get them in with my smoothie as well, because I have a smoothie in the morning typically to break my fast with like loads of really high fat, good fats like avocados, things like that, and oils, and protein as well. So it's good to include supplements in that. Okay, we are on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 2 more to go. Ninth healthy habit is saying yes to more things. So I am typical of like a self-employed, well, actually probably not typical because not everyone does this, but the way I work is that I literally do the school run, I sit down and I am at my desk the whole day, or I'm filming videos, or I'm editing videos, I'm doing emails, and I don't leave. Like, I don't leave the house. And I see everyone, well, not everyone, this is a generalization, but I see people doing brunches and trips out with friends and shopping, and I'm like, why? I don't do this. And I said this in a recent video, and I really have been trying to say yes to more things. Meeting a friend for coffee, going for a walk with a friend, going to London more to events, because I sort of stopped doing them for a while, because obviously it's expensive to get there and it's time out of the office and things like that. But I am the boss, and I know that it's better for my mental well-being to say yes to things and be with people. You know, when you work for yourself, it's lonely. You don't have anyone to talk to all day. Obviously, Stu's here, but he works an office job, so he's not always here. And yeah, it's really nice to do more events and things like that, and be with people that get it and that do the same job as me, and we can support each other. And yes, saying yes to things is something I've really been focusing on, and taking more time out to do these things. And then last but not least is one thing every day that is slow living, like an adopting a slow living habit. So that might be going out and foraging for flowers, and then maybe pressing the flowers. I did that the other day. That was really cute. I was going to put that in a vlog actually. Or reading a book, or feeding the birds. I've been doing that a lot, and watching the birds as I feed them, doing my affirmations, that sort of thing. And actually reading is like healthy habit number 11, which I've been doing loads of. But do let me know your favorite books in the comments. I love a thriller. What did I read? I've just finished The Push. Before that was Wrong Time, Wrong Place. And before that was the new Lucy Clark novel, which was called The Hike. So I've just finished those, and now I'm reading The Paper Palace. So that's sort of the genre that I like, a thriller, a mystery, intense, dark, twisty, although The Paper Palace is not that. So I do like those as well. One of my favourite books was The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, such a long name. But that was not like that at all, but I loved it. And also Lessons in Chemistry I've just finished, and I love that too. I share all my book recommendations and book reviews on my Instagram as well, by the way. So pop over to see that. It's Lara Joanna Jarvis, as it is across all my platforms. You'll find me there. But yes, those are the things that, like, those one little slow living habit every day that just make me appreciate the little things. And it's all about gratitude, and that for me, I've said it before, it just completely changed my life. So yes. Anyway, so there are your 10 healthy habits that have given me better, healthy well-being, and just a nicer life, I guess I could say. And I'm feeling super grateful and just happy, and yes, I love it. So hopefully you may well take one tip away from this video of something that you can adopt in your life. Let me know below if you have any that you do, healthy habits that help with your mental well-being, or if you're going to take away any of the tips that I've given you here today in this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys so soon. Take care.